Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one,
a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the number one most watched morning show in the world.
It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? That's right. Today is Tuesday, January 15th, 2019. That's right. I said Tuesday, January 15th, 2019. And what's crazy is this is the first and the very last time that it'll ever be. Wow. It is the first and last time that it'll ever be Tuesday, January 15th, 2019. So we have to make the absolute most of this incredible day. And I got to tell you, I have the weirdest, and I mean the weirdest things going on this morning in this studio. It is strange. Pictures that I download, the same way that I download every day, they're just not there. They're there. I see them there. They're there in the file. But then when I go to put them into the Wirecast thing, they're not there. Won't let me upload it. My phone is sitting on 35% because it didn't charge all night for some reason last night. And so I've had it on the charger this morning. And now what it keeps doing is it keeps powering itself on. I go to power it on, which the phone is what I use to see you. So I go to power the phone on, and it comes on, and then it shuts off. It's coming on now, so hopefully it'll stay. Now, here's the thing about phones. Crazy thing you guys don't know about me is I actually have to replace my phones every 3 to 4 months, roughly. I have to replace phones because I just absolutely wear them out. Between all the social media, the videos, the pictures, and all the different stuff. Doesn't matter. And I know iPhone's going to be like, well, grab an iPhone. Yeah, I wear iPhones out way faster than I wear out these Google phones. But I wear them out about every 3 to 4 months. Kind of like Michael Jordan going through shoes, right? Did you guys know Michael Jordan used to have to change his shoes? If not every half, he'd have to change them every quarter because he would just absolutely blow them out. And that's what I do here with phones is I just blow them out. So anyway, I've been having an interesting morning. I hope you've been having an interesting morning. And this year is just absolutely flying by. It's already January 15th. And I've been studying different things. I've been studying speaking. I've been studying delivering messages. I've been studying a lot of things so that I can become the host of the number one most watched morning show in the world, right? And we've talked about this before, and you understand that first you must become the person that your results require in order to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So I've been working on all of that, and I've been studying TED Talks, and I learned something interesting. I learned that the optimum time to deliver a message, the optimum time is right at 18 minutes. 18 minutes is the optimum time. So what that means is here on this show, we've been going like 28 minutes, right? We've been going 28 minutes total. Now, keep in mind, in that 28 minutes, we have good mornings. We say good morning to each other. We have some dancing in there. We do some dancing, and we go over different announcements about different things that are going on in the group. So there's no way I can get the whole show down to 18 minutes. But I am thinking with dancing, with announcements, with saying good morning to everybody, I am thinking with all of that, we should be able to still deliver the message, and we need to keep the show all together at about 23 minutes tops. And I've been going like 28, 29, 30. So I am going to work on that, start working on that, starting with today. And I may not win at that right out the gate, right? Because I've been used to going 28, 29. It's been going a little bit longer. So I may not achieve that today, but I just wanted to share with you guys, since you're on this journey with me, is I just want you guys to know that that's my target, that's my goal. It's what I'm going to be shooting for, is delivering the message to you guys in 18 minutes on top of some of the other things in about 4 minutes, and keeping this thing right at 22. Now, again, with that said, I may fail just like I did yesterday, not necessarily failed at doing the show in the time period that I wanted, but I failed at something else, and we are going to get into that here in just a second. But before we do, you know what we got to do. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oh, this isn't necessarily the one that I wanted, but you know what? It works. It worked. Look, my phone actually turned on, so I might be able to see you guys at some point. I still can't load the page, so we'll see. But hey, this is the point of the show where I need you to hit that share button. You heard me. That's right. I need you to hit that share button, because I believe if we could change the way people start their day, we can make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes in order to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. You just never know. Somebody made a post in the group about how did you end up in the group and so on and so forth. And I love seeing all the different comments of people saying, well, it just popped up in my feed right when I needed it. Or somebody invited me to the group right when I needed it. I love seeing that stuff. So do me a favor, invite people to the group today. Hit that share button today. That's your responsibility. That's our shared exchange. I'll make sure that I'm here every day at 5:30 a.m. You make sure that you continue to invite people to the group. You make sure that you continue to hit that share button. All right? This is also the part of the show where I want you to say good morning to me, and I'm going to say good morning to you. Right now, I'm going to say good morning to some viewers that I know watch a little bit later in the day. Like my mom, D. Hole. Good morning, D. Hole. Good morning, Paige Haney and Ashley Lawson, Pam Biddle, and Gary Pridemore. Good morning, Doug Chitrin. What's up, Judy Tebow? She always watches all the way from Alaska. What's up, Donna Crowder? Mike Stevens is up in here this morning. He watches every single day on Texas time, I believe it is. Melody McReynolds, good morning. Lisa Velasco. Lisa Velasco watches like in the evening. I think she's on kind of a different schedule. Good morning, Chris Yancey. But even though I'm saying good morning to my late people, I always got to say good morning to my man, Josh. What's up, guys? Hey, Zach Doyle, I saw that you're in here, buddy. We're playing basketball today. I'm super excited about it. I'll meet you over here in about an hour. That's right. Let's go. Yesterday, I had some pictures to show you this, but I couldn't download them. But yesterday, we set up our new headquarters, man. The Rise and Grind headquarters. We spent the whole day yesterday setting the place up. As you guys know about me, I don't mess around. I mean business. And so we already had the internet people there. We had the internet people there ready to rock and roll yesterday. They were installing 1 gig internet, so we have massive internet, so we're going to be able to stream from there. I'm going to be able to set up a studio in there with different camera angles and so on and so forth. You guys are going to get a whole nother 3D version of hashtag Rise and Grind going forward in 2019. But we got all that set up. It's a beautiful, beautiful space that I'm super proud of. Like, I am really super proud of this space. It's just gorgeous. Anyone that comes to visit us at hashtag Rise and Grind, they're going to feel like they are surrounded in a beautiful place. I had looked at some different offices that weren't so beautiful, that made me feel icky. This one makes me feel amazing. So I'm super proud of it. We put together this beautiful space yesterday and installed the internet. I made sure we went out and got a microwave. Like, Michael and I did a bunch of shopping yesterday. Went out and got a microwave. Went out and got a vacuum, like one of them Dyson stick vacuums. That's amazing. And of course, you know, we only got the necessities because this is a startup company. So, you know, we had to make sure to get things like paper towels, and we had to get some cups and stuff. We got, you know, a 75-inch TV, and then we made sure to get the, you know, the Ethernet set up and the whiteboard set up. And yes, you heard me right. I had to get a 75-inch TV. It was on sale. It was on sale. And it's my place. It's my place. I own it. It's my business. If I want to put a 75-inch TV in there, I'm going to put a 75-inch TV in there. My wife was laughing at me, but she knows. She was like, man, you and your TVs. I love a big TV, right? And we have this space. We have this space there that the kids are going to be able to, we're going to be able to set up some bean bags, and it's a real comfy space. You can sit, you can watch TV, you sit on the bean bags, so on and so forth. And it's beautiful. And my friend Aaron Jones, who you guys know, he's here watching in the group right now. Aaron Jones and his company, Made Construction, M.A.D.E.Made Construction right here in Lexington. He does custom, anything that you need done, he does it. I've had this kid out here with me taking toilets off. He doesn't like plumbing, but he knows how to do it. I've had him, he was installing the Ethernet cables and stuff at the place for me yesterday. He ran the TV, he ran the wires up in the wall. It's super clean. We hung this massive TV yesterday. But if you guys ever need anything, if you need any custom woodwork, like he did all the stuff in our schoolroom for my wife, so on and so forth, anything that you need, you can get from Aaron Jones at Made Construction, MADE. Seriously, I've seen his work, and I've had him do work for me for a lot of years, and there's no one I know that takes more pride in what they do, that's more passionate about what they do. There's no one that I know that does a better job. There's no one that I know that does a better job. Anything that you need that has anything to do with housing, or if you need anything built, I need you to reach out to Made Construction. He's got a Facebook page. His name's Aaron Jones. You can message with him. You can message Aaron Jones if you want to. But anyways, his company's Made Construction. So they came out, they got the TV all hooked up. We got that set up. There were some great guys from Spectrum that came out, hooked up the cable, hooked up all of that good stuff. So it's just a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place, and I'm really excited about it, right? Because it's my place. And so my wife decided, she came by yesterday and she brought the whole family, and I had a picture. I was going to show you that, but for some reason I can't upload pictures this morning, but that's okay. So I took a picture, and it was my wife and my kids. She brought them all over. She brought, Savannah came in, and she was looking around excitedly, and Joel was kind of doing his handstands and his cartwheels. And of course, Meredith came in, and she gave me a big kiss because she's proud of me, and she never gives me kisses. So it was an honor to get a kiss from my girl Meredith. And Willow, Willow comes in, and she's like, "Daddy, I'm so proud of you for Riseandgrind headquarters. I love it. And Joel's wanting to get the place downstairs. Joel's like, "We need to go bigger, Dad. We got to go bigger, man. This place is cool, but we need something bigger." It's just how he is. And of course, Fisher's just walking around like, because that's his one word that he's working on right now. But I got the whole family in my business, in my place that I established, that's mine, that I get to create the environment, me and my boy Michael Kerrigan. And so my wife brought over a bunch of Chick-fil-A, and we sat down on the floor in the studio, and we ate like Chick-fil-A, right? We ate Chick-fil-A, and it was an awesome moment for me as a parent, and as a husband, because we had created this, and this is what our new family looks like, right? This is what it looks like. We're entrepreneurs, we're business owners, we're a startup company. We're just getting started. We're just getting rolling, and now there's some additional freedoms that come with that, and there's also some sacrifices that come with that. Like, for example, on a Monday afternoon, my wife can just come by and she can stop in, which we did this at Dane Cummins sometimes. Don't get me wrong, Josh is a great guy, and so my family would stop by, but they stopped by, and we got to sit in what's going to be my studio, and we got to sit on the floor and eat chicken nuggets and French fries and strawberries, and we got to spend this beautiful moment together as a family, and I was proud. I was really proud. I'm proud of what I've accomplished with this group. I'm proud of how many people that I've been able to help. I'm proud of who I'm becoming. It really was a moment where I sat back and I just took pride in what we're creating and pride in what we're doing. And so we sat there and had our Chick-fil-A, and we laughed, and I counseled, and we just enjoyed the time, right? We just enjoyed the time with me now as a business owner. And I get to choose, right? I get to choose I get to choose to put a 75-inch TV on the wall. I get to choose that. I get to make that choice. I get to choose to put bean bags in the area where the kids are going to be. I get to choose now. I get to make that choice, right? I'm also the one who's going to fall flat on my face if it doesn't work out, right? I'm also the one who gets to choose to put my family at risk, my family's financial situation at risk. That was a choice that I made, right? I also got to choose to be uncomfortable, and it is uncomfortable. But I get to choose who I get to work around. I get to choose who I get to be around. I get to choose who I get to do business with. There's lots of pros, and of course there's cons. So after they left, I was cleaning up a little bit, and Michael had run to Lowe's or Best Buy or somewhere for the millionth time. I'm not sure. Then I was cleaning everything up. I was picking up the Chick-fil-A cups and the little pieces of Doritos on the floor, and of course the chocolate bar wrappers and all the good things that my family leaves in its wake. And I picked up a cup, a Chick-fil-A cup, and I went to put it in the sink. And I'm not even really thinking about it. I sipped on this cup. And it was Chick-fil-A lemonade, dude. It was Chick-fil-A lemonade. Now listen, those of you that have been watching the show, those of you that follow me, my name is Glenn Lundy, husband to one, father to seven, and I'm also a man who committed to drinking nothing but water for 365 days. That was my commitment. I'm going to drink nothing but water for 365 days because I don't like water and I never drink water, and I want to callous my mind, and I want to get stronger, and I want to be able to avoid temptation, and I know that it will help me become a better human being if I can do this. If I can complete this challenge for myself, if I can fight temptation, if I can do it for 365 days, drink nothing but water for 365. And so I sipped, and it was Chick-fil-A lemonade, which is like my favorite drink on the planet. And it was still like, it was a big 64-ounce cup or whatever, and it was still like half full. And I've gone 14 days. I've gone 14 days with nothing but water. And that one little slug of lemonade hit my mouth, and there was no one around. It was just me in my office. I'm the boss. It's my choice. And I sucked that whole thing down, man. I just, in one big slurp, I sucked the entire cup down of lemonade, man. I did. And I stood back, and instantly I was like, dang it, right? But I failed. To go 365 days drinking only water. Now, of course, this isn't, earth-shattering or anything like that. I had a half a cup of lemonade. It's not earth-shattering, but I will tell you that now it starts over. See, now it starts over. Now I'm back to committed to 365 days, one full year of drinking only water. What I've done by drinking that half a cup, what I did is I now pushed myself to January 15th of next year. I just pushed myself back a couple weeks is what I've done. But the reason that I share with you guys this is because I noticed something yesterday. I noticed my energy shifted. I noticed my energy changed yesterday. For some reason, knowing that I had failed, knowing that I lost control, knowing that I caved into the temptation, whether I meant to initially or not, just knowing that, knowing where and exactly when I am weak, it kind of changed my energy yesterday because I was feeling powerful. I was feeling strong, right? I'm the boss. This is my place. This is my business. This is my family. This is what our life looks like. And I noticed my energy shift. A little bit of that. I noticed my energy shift. And so I took an inventory yesterday, and I was like, okay, what were the factors? Because obviously, when I have a failure like this, when I have a letdown like this, it shifts my energy. And when my energy shifts, that affects all of the people around me. You guys understand? When your energy shifts, it affects everyone around you. Whether you shift in a positive or you shift in a negative, it's going to affect your friends, your family, your coworkers. It's going to affect everyone. So when you notice, like I did, when you notice an actual physical shift from a good to a bad, it's time that we have to take a look at that. We have to look at the variables and the factors that played into that shift so we can make sure to avoid them going forward so we can become stronger human beings, which is the goal. Rise, evolve, impact together. So I took an inventory, and I've noticed a couple things. I noticed, okay, I was alone. And when I'm all alone, temptation is stronger. You ever notice that? Because I was alone, it was just me in the building. I was just putting away the Chick-fil-A cup, and I had been able to pass on these temptations for the last 14 days. There'd been plenty of opportunities to drink different things, but I always had maybe somebody around or whatever. And so knowing that being alone makes the temptation stronger, that's something that I have to be aware of. I also took inventory and I realized something, and that's that Chick-fil-A is actually the devil. Okay? I'm just kidding. Chick-fil-A is not the devil. Chick-fil-A is actually an amazing company. They just make this devilish lemonade, right? They make this devilish lemonade. But no, here's the other thing that I learned that I want to share with you when I took inventory. I learned that this will be harder than I thought. This will be harder than I thought. And that's always one of my favorite lessons. Because I was doing a good job. I rolled 14 days, no big deal. Like, oh yeah, I was tempted to do that, no good. I went to a football party with a bunch of people, and everybody was drinking beer, and I didn't drink, right? Didn't do it. I've been just in multiple situations that I was able to avoid the temptation. Multiple. I've been doing a really good job. But sometimes that first failure is the one that we need to knock us over our head and remind us that this is going to be harder than we thought. My friend Brandy Elliott, she's in here this morning. She used to train me over at Proof Fitness. She sent a message, or she posted a message yesterday saying that it was dead at the gym yesterday, as I predicted. She said it was dead at the gym yesterday because this is the time of year where we start to give up. This is the time of the year that we start to realize that getting to the gym is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. This is the time of the year where we realize that achieving that goal, that vision, that thing that we have set in our mind, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for me to go 365 days only drinking water. It's going to be hard. And I could flavor it up. I could season it up. I could do all kinds of things to make it easy. But for me, that's not the point. The point is I have to learn the discipline to do something that I do not want to do for 365 days. That's the challenge. That's what I'm working toward. Because I know if I could do something I don't want to do, something that I don't enjoy, something that makes me stronger, if I can do it for 365 days, avoiding all temptations, I will become the one that my results require, which is stronger and more impactful, more motivational, more inspirational human being. I know this about myself. And so I'm here to tell you. Listen. It is important that you attack who you want to become today. I want you to attack it. I want you to take an inventory and look, okay, all right, these are the things that shift my energy. These are the areas that I'm weak. And in those areas that you're weak, I'm not saying avoid those areas. I'm saying I want you to recognize them and know that they're there so that you can protect yourself, so you can be stronger. I know that I am going to be weaker when I'm all alone than I am when there's people around. That means there cannot be a big, delicious, with the little ice nuggets, the most incredible cup of Chick-fil-A lemonade cannot be sitting there while I'm sitting there all by myself. I just got to avoid that. So next time when the family comes over and they all eat Chick-fil-A and they go to leave, we're going to make sure that we empty all the cups and throw all the trash out before the family ever leaves. Does that make sense? We have to take an inventory. Listen, you are this incredibly amazing human being, right? Uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And you're already starting to make moves towards that. You're watching hashtag Rise and Grind. You're waking up a little bit earlier. You're in the Rise and Grind group. You're surrounding yourself with positivity. You're starting to do all of these things. And those things are having an impact. They already are. They're making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers. It's making an impact on me, which I, for one, absolutely love you for it. If you haven't heard that yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. But I want you to continue to dig in. We got to attack. Right now is when it starts to get hard. I want you to take an inventory. What's been working? What doesn't working? What actually causes your energy to shift? And I want you to make sure that we can eradicate and have a plan on how we're going to attack that in 2019. I absolutely love you guys. I still ran a couple minutes over. I still got to shave. I got to shave 3 to 4 more minutes off of this show. I'm going to do that over the next couple weeks. But for today, go out there, have an amazing day today. Have an incredible day today. If you need some gear, go to GlennLundy.com. If you need more videos like this, go to GlennLundy.com. But most importantly, come back here tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Jeremy Nolan, we're praying for you, buddy. I know you're going through it. Everybody, we need the prayers and the shout-outs. for my man Jeremy Nolan. They're going through it right now. Jeremy Nolan, hey, brother, listen, man. May God watch over you, bro. May God watch over you and those beautiful kids of yours. God, we just ask that you lift them up. Lift them up, man. We know that we're going through some stuff. And I know that God, that your plan in eternity is not a plan that we can always understand here on earth. But God, I just ask that you put peace in Jeremy's heart, put peace in his family's heart as they go through this transition, as they go through this season, as they go through this time. Lord, I just ask that you help us all reach around him. Help us to reach around him. Help us to lift him up today, to encourage him, because we know that he's going to need us and he's going to need you. I pray these things in Jesus' name, Lord. Amen. Let's go. Let's go.